Anyway, I always get excited when you return with those releases from that Florida event, because these are some of the rarest of the rarest, and honestly, some of the most sought after coins that you'll ever put on the air.
There's no doubt about it, and virtually nobody else even has these at any level. You have to be at the show. You have to be on the list from the mint. So advanced release is like 20 dealers. This was like 5 dealers.
Wow.
I mean, the entire universe of these is like 3,000 or 4,000 coins, not certified.
And you had to be at the show to get your hands on these. You had to be at the show to
pick these up.
Okay.
Now, if you'll notice, these are the Morgan and Piso. The ones we just had over there were the proof coins. Yes. At the beginning of the year, they released the mint state coins. So we had Mint State Advanced Release Annex, sold out. Yep. Mint State Advanced Release NGC, sold out. Yep. Mint State Advanced Release PCGS, completely and totally sold out. And now I have, which I've saved for this, the rarest of the rare, even rarer than the advanced release, is I have got a very limited quantity of the Mint State Perfect Mint State 70 Morgan Silver Dollar and Peace Silver Dollar from the fun show. This had to be graded at the show. Wow. So we had to buy the coins from the mint, give them to NGC at the fun show, which is in Orlando, to be able to do the fun show. We had some the proof coins from the Tampa show. There was a Tampa show here.
Oh, no kidding.
And they only released them at the Tampa show. Those sold out last week, the proofs. So the Tampa show, same thing, $5.99. The Tampa show sold out. All I have for show releases left is the fun show mint states that you have here. And they're both certified Mint State 70 perfect as well. Now, in the mint state, that is even more difficult to get. It is even more desirable to obtain. Because as I said earlier, that the United States Mint made the Morgan Silver Dollar from 1878 to 1921. Then they made the Peace Silver Dollar from 1921 to 1935. They made 1 billion coins, okay? 1 billion coins. You know how many of those coins remain in Mint State 70? 0.
That's amazing.
Not one single Mint State 70 coin. Wow. So this is finally your opportunity to own a perfect Mint State Morgan Silver Dollar and a perfect Mint State 70 Peace Silver Dollar. And not only do you get it perfect, not only do you get it certified NGC, but you have this additional designation of value and rarity and scarcity and collectability by the fact that it was released at the fun show in Orlando. Mm-hmm. And so that makes it even rarer than the advanced release. Same exact price. I didn't charge any extra for this, even though the Mint charged extra and NGC for sure charged extra to do.
Show grading is really expensive,
insane,
isn't it?
Yeah. Is what it was. So you have the opportunity for the rarity of designation, which is fun show. You have the rarity of grade. The fact that these were sold from the beginning of the year, and all the advanced release coins are totally, completely sold out. This is rarer than any of the advanced release that we've already sold out. I have, what do we have, maybe 100 of these to go around at the most. I think that's what we got out of the show. Maybe 100 or 125 is all that we had out of the show.
There's not a lot at all. No.
Oh, no. What do you have?
I have officially, well, I have 194. What do you have, Rocky?
That could be it. Yeah, 194.
I think I have 194 to start with.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
170 now.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. So we had 194 this morning when we loaded them in, and that's the entire. I saved these. That's the entire release of everything I got at the fun show. I was one of 5 dealers. Wow. So you have to understand that represents those 200 coins in Mint State 70 fun show. That represents probably 10%, 15% of all the coins that were at that show. Right. They're already in collectors' hands. They're already out there. This is the first time I think they've been made available. You know, kind of. To the general public, to some degree.
Well, wait, and I got to tell you, the 170 doesn't include everybody's on the line for it.
Which
because
is
you have
lots
to understand, unless you're at the show and you do everything Mike does to be able to pull this off, good luck. I mean, there's probably thousands of people at the show who didn't get their hands on these. You know what I mean? Like, thousands of people go to this show, right? Who could not get these. And so this is the only way really anywhere where they're released, quote unquote, to the public.
Right.
It's because you're able to secure them and then bring them on the air, and then we can show everybody that they're available.
And the one thing is, even if you do go to the show, you're not going to be able to use VIP financing.
Yeah, which, by the way, is
months.
18 months again on this.
18 months, you know, interest-free financing on this.
So again, I think it's over a little over $33,
Yeah.
and absolutely no interest charged for a year and a half as long as you pay it within that 18 months.
Yeah, so I mean, you know,
amazing.
you're not going to get that at the show.
Right,
Okay,
true.
you're not going to get a 90-day current 90-day return policy, end of January return a policy on this. If you used a credit card to do it, there's going to be a convenience fee for that. Of course, we have no convenience fee for using any credit card, HSN or otherwise. With that, if you don't want to use 18-month VIP financing, you can have FlexPay on it as well. So I mean, what it comes down to is it's an incredibly rare, desirable, a valuable coin that is particularly the rarity of it it was only these coins were released actually at the big annual, what we call the fun show, Florida United Numismatists. It's a massive show over in Orlando. Literally probably $1 billion worth of coins on the floor, something like
gosh.
that. I mean, it's just insane.
Did you
the
find
stuff
anything that
that's-
was really wild?
Oh yeah, we found some really, really crazy stuff.
Did you really?
Over there.
It was a good
yeah.
show. Would you consider it a good show?
It was a good show. Yeah, we spent $400,000 or $500,000 there,
Right,
so
sure.
it was a pretty good show.
Oh, good.
Anytime we get to spend anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million at a show, it's a good show.
Oh, good.
Because understand, sometimes we go to a show and don't spend hardly anything because there's nothing really good there.
Right.
So this is the show that everybody saves the really good stuff. We bought some I bought some 1797 half dollars.
Did you really?
Yeah. So because you got the Liberty Medal that's coming out from the United States Mint, so we want to know. And, those are like $20,000 a piece.
Wow.
So so we're doing when you go to a show, that's the kind of stuff you see, and there were stacks of those.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, there's 150 in existence. There's 100 of them at this show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I
wow.
mean, this is where all the big dealers are at. Everybody's there, and so this was released at that show.
But just to your point, though, it's a huge release.
Yes, and it's only at this show, and they only advanced releases for a fair number of different things that the United States Mint releases in a year. There's only 2 shows that they usually do a release at. They usually do Fun Show and the ANA, the other big the ANA show. This year they happened to do a release at the Tampa show, which they've never done before. We already sold those out. All the proof, we only had 125 of those. Those we sold out in the last show that I had here. But this right here, so Fun Show release. This is the Mint State coin. They're both perfect. Like I said, I brought in every single coin I had, which was 200. You had 194.
I had 94 when I was prepping.
When you were prepping, and we're down to like 160. So, I mean, we
Right.
got 30, 40 of them already sold. They're absolutely 100% irreplaceable. Once I sell them out, this is the issue price. It will all be in the secondary market. They would have all been purchased for $599.95, which makes it, in essence, the wholesale price of this coin.
In essence, yes, exactly. And again, use your VIP financing. I think this is a great time if you've ever wanted to collect some super rare coins, because I love investing in coins. I really do. Michael never get out here and say anything astronomical about value of coins, but it's money, for gosh sake. So investing in money is probably a pretty good idea. I think this is a great example of a super, super rare set that you can get here exclusively, of course, on HSN. All right, coming up, we've got 50 years of proof sets you're going to see. We haven't done that in a while. We'll tell you all about it next.
Grab your gift list and fire up the sleigh. It's time to holiday. We've got everything you need to join in on the joy.